What's up, Cowboy Nation and Cowboy Headquarters? It's your boy G, the #1 Cowboy fan, happy coming to you live, direct, and correct with more news that you can use as we get closer and closer to the draft. The draft is coming up this week. I believe it's this Thursday. So with that being said, we already know that it's going to be totally different. Everything's going to be virtual. Something new. Not sure how this is going to work out, but it's something to think about. But sure enough, we know that the draft will take place this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So with that being said, we are going to talk today about the 2020 safety prospects for the Dallas Cowboys. How about that? Well, anyway, I would like to say thanks to everybody for being a part of this Cowboy Huddle, where we talk nothing but Cowboy talk. Also, for those that are subscribers, I want to say thank you to those as well. If you haven't been notified, please hit the notification button below so you'll know and be notified when the next video is posted. I'm going to try to get 2 videos in this week before the draft. Like today, we'll be talking about the safeties today, the prospects that could possibly be a Dallas Cowboy, and hopefully midweek we'll talk about centers, because we definitely have to talk about centers, knowing that we have Joe Looney as a starter. Then after that, we don't know where we stand. So it's a possibility that we could be drafting this a center. So with that being said, let's get right into it and let's talk about what's going on at the safety position. Now, we know that we already have Clinton Dix. Clinton Dix at our safety position as a veteran, but we don't know. I think he signed to a year contract, but we still going to need some depth at that position. We already have a few at safety right now, but we definitely can draft a safety this year. So with that being said, I did some more reviews. I did some scouting. I did some research on the top 5 safeties that are out there, and let me say there are quite a few safeties out there. And like I said, we have the 17th pick, just in case we do decide to pick at the 17th pick a safety. It's a possibility. Not sure what Dallas is going to do, but it's a possibility that we could draft a safety. So I thought I'll take the time to talk about some potential safeties that are out there. So with that being said, let's first start off with this #1 guy that I think is a #1 first round draft pick, Grant Delpit. Grant Delpit is 6'3", 213 pounds. Oh, that's a safety prototype right there. 6'3", 213 pounds. He also won the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award. So that says a lot in itself. Jim Thorpe Award. That's a big deal. So Grant, he plays up on the line. He's a very good player when you put him up on the line, and he's a good tackler. Very good tackler, what I've seen, as far as the highlight that I've seen out of this guy. But on his blitz, when this guy comes on a blitz, he reminds you of a Black Panther on the prowl. I mean, this guy, he creeps, and once that ball is snapped, when I say that guy release it and he zooms in on the target, Grant Delpit, I'm not sure how much media coverage he's getting, but if he's available, if he is available at the 17th pick, you cannot overlook this guy. He's always, for whatever reason, this guy's always undetected when he blitz. And man, when I say he brings the boom, he brings the boom. Very good open field tackler. Very good open field tackler. Doesn't miss much. Has a nose for the ball. Basically, personally, I think that he would be a great fit if we pick him up at the 17th pick. I would personally, I would say it wouldn't be a wasted draft pick if we got him at this at 17. I really wouldn't say that it'll be a wasted draft pick because this kid has a bright future with the Cowboys. Like I say, 6'3", 213 pounds. This kid here has a nose for the ball. Not only is he a good tackler, but he's good in pass coverage. Make plays, make darn good plays. So Grant Delpit, if he's there at the 17th pick, I would definitely say that it wouldn't be a wasted pick. And so you guys look this guy up, Grant Delpit. You will not be disappointed with what he does. Oh yeah, back there, that's the Redskin playing the Cowboys, and y'all see who that is. That's old Tony Romo. Tony Romo making some money, baby. Tony Romo went out with a bang and said, you know what, I'm going to this sportcasting business, and I'll make buku of money. Because, you know, and I can say this about, you can't even see that really, can you? Yeah, I can't really see that, but I was checking out a little highlights on that game, watching that game a little early. But, yeah, Tony Romo, he won. He won big time. So, kudos to Tony Romo. But, yeah, I think that was 2018. Yeah, I think that was 2018. Y'all know me, man. I Cowboys everywhere around me. My helmet, my banner, on the monitor, all that good stuff. So moving on. Next guy is Xavier McKinney. Xavier McKinney comes, let me back up. Grant Delpit comes out of LSU, if I didn't tell y'all that. He comes out of LSU. So Louisiana State University, if y'all didn't know what LSU was. Louisiana State University. Bad boy, go Tigers. But this next guy, Xavier McKinney, he's 6 feet, 201 pounds, and he's from Alabama. And y'all already know about Alabama. Alabama is probably one of the teams out there that develop professional football players. And Xavier McKinney is one of them. Number one, he makes plays. Number two, he has a lot of vision. I mean, he has great vision of the field. He covers field. And number three, out of all that, this dude is a hard hitter. Ooh, this dude bring the bang. He brings the wood. When he hits you, you're gonna remember. I guarantee any receiver come across the middle, and knowing that he's there, I guarantee they're gonna tiptoe. They're gonna tiptoe. This guy Xavier McKinney is, like I say, he's 6 feet, 201 pounds, plays for Alabama. Basically, when I compared it to Grant Delpit and Xavier McKinney, dude, you cannot go wrong on either one of these guys. I kid you not. He's another one that plays up on the line. He plays up on the line. He comes with a blitz. He's super fast. Target, he zeroes in on his target, and he make plays. So either one of these guys, basically, you can't go wrong with. Also, let's go on. I don't want to hold you guys long. Let's move on. So number 3 is Ashton Davis. Ashton Davis out of California. He's 6'1", 202 pounds. He was a walk-on. This guy was a walk-on. He begged for a position. So he sat on the bench for a couple of years. He's 24 years old. So he's kind of up there in age as a college player. Let's see what that's about. Davis is quick. He's quick. He's shifty. And one thing about this Ashton Davis guy, he'll definitely try to punch the ball out. And he's going to try to make you fumble. But also, he was a former track star. So he got great speed, former track star. But with him, I had to do a 2-for-1 on this guy because I couldn't really tell how much speed he had. I mean, he's a good player, but I was a little kind of leery on this guy. Didn't see a lot of speed, but, it was good as far as the making plays. So I did a 2-for-1 research on him, and come to find out. Who is that? Come on in. Yeah. What you got there?
I don't know what you order.
I don't know. It should be about 3 of them coming in today. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Anyway. I got 2 more coming in. So, I know what that is. Anyway, so, hello, Nana. Let's come say hello to everybody.
I said, what is it?
She trying to be nosy. She trying to see what she want to know what's in the packet.
I do.
I know you do. Anyway, so back to what I was saying.
Bye.
All right, see you later. So anyway, so yeah, I had to do a 2-for-1 on this guy, and like I say, former track star. Only flaws about this guy, he's not a in the box safety. He's and like I say also he's 24 years old, but I mean he's I don't know. With this guy, I'm really not sold on him. He's a good player, but I'm not really sold on him due to the fact that uh, the tackling part, he makes tackle, but he doesn't play big. You know what I mean? So anyway, so well, the comparison I gave this Ashton Davis guy is basically comparison to Darnell Savage that plays for the Green Bay. You know, like I say, flat out speed. Darnell Savage has plenty of speed. They kind of in comparison. I compared the two together. So anyway, let's move on. I got to keep going. Number 4, I picked Antoine Winfield. Antoine Winfield Jr. Okay, Antoine Winfield Jr. is the son of Antoine Winfield Sr., who played for the Vikings. Y'all remember Antoine Winfield Sr. played for the Vikings. Yes, he did. But Antoine Winfield Jr. He's out of Minnesota. Did I tell y'all? Hold on, let me back up again. So, yeah, I did tell y'all. Ashton Davis from California. Just want to make sure y'all know all this. But Antoine Winfield Jr. is from Minnesota. He's 5'9", 203 pounds. He missed. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I wrote this down. He missed all but 4 games each in 2017 and 2018 season. Also, he's undersized, but this kid here, he is a ball hawk. He's nasty. This kid is nasty. He's the Mike Tyson. He's small, but he's the Mike Tyson at safety. I mean, he shows no fear. I mean, he's like, I'm going to tell you who he reminds you of. He reminds me of the Honey Badger. Yeah, I remember the Honey Badger. Yeah. So that's who he reminds me of. I mean, feisty, nasty, and he ain't scared of nothing. Like I say, and also he plays special teams. So he's a special team player. Shoot, I don't forget who it was. They had him on a highlight. The guy got a punt return that joker for like 80-something yards. So that's a plus for him. I think really and truly Antoine Winfield would be a steal. I don't think he'll go first round, but I think he'll be there in the late second round, maybe early third. So that would be a great pick. If we don't get these other guys, I would definitely look into the guy. Like I say, he's small in stature, but this guy, I tell you what, he's nasty. So he'll be a great steal. What else? Yeah, like I say, he'll be a great steal in the second round, early third. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Nice. Like it's the only thing that is kind of, hurt him a little bit or kind of where he will miss the first round is due to the fact that he's undersized. But man, this guy can play. He's a true player, and being a Winfield and his dad is Winfield Senior. That's nothing but a plus. Moving right along, and at number 5 is Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin comes from a small school called Southern Illinois University. Okay, 6'3", 221. Ooh. Jeremy Chin, let me tell you something about Jeremy Chin is built like a linebacker. Jeremy Chin can play linebacker. He can play strong safety. He's physical as a run defender. He's athletic, got good open field tackling, and basically could possibly play at the linebacker with his speed. But like I say, the only thing, he comes from a small school. I'm pretty sure they'll probably use that against him. But the guy is built like a linebacker, man. And, that's another thing. If we were to get Jeremy Chin, if we can't fit him in at the linebacker, you can also bring him in. I mean, if we can't fit him in at the safety, we can also bring him in at the linebacker position. Because, we already know Leighton Vander Esch. We don't know what's going on with him. But then at the same time, you got Sean Lee. So this would be kind of great. Like I say, he's 221. I understand what y'all saying. That's kind of light. But you can add 10 pounds on him. Because like I say once again, once I said before, Jalen Smith is going to probably play up in the line because of the way Mike Nolan runs his defense. He runs a 3-4 and he covers us up with an over and under with the 4-3. So you'll definitely see Jalen Smith up on that line as a pass rusher. But that's also opens the door for Jeremy Chin to come in as a linebacker. I mean, this is a steal. Jeremy Chin could be a definitely good steal because we don't know how. We don't know about Sean Lee. We don't know about Joe Thomas. We don't know about Van Der Esch. But you get this kid here and you slide him in on that roster, man. Tell you what, let him come in and play special teams on kickoff return, things like that till he gets, he gets his feet up under him, and then you just work him in. Steal. I'm calling that. I'm trying to see like it's trying to rain. But, yeah, Jeremy Chin would definitely be a steal out of Southern Illinois. Like I say, he's 6'3", 221. Slide him back at the safety if you need him back there, but you can also use him as an athlete. You can use him as an athlete, and you can put him all over the field. So remember this name, Jeremy Chin. We might end up getting him. So I'm just telling you, man, they need to put me on this scouting committee that they got here in Dallas. Man, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna dissect, to where other teams are not looking, but what's going to be appropriate for our team. So I'm going to dig in and find some folks, they out there. So with that being said, Jeremy Chin would be a great steal. This guy's a beast, man. I mean, he's huge, and man, he's a player. He's a straight player. And I got 5 other players that I wrote down, which this kid is definitely close to Jeremy Chin. Cal Duggar from Lenore Rhines. He's 6'1", 217. He's really, really close with Jeremy Chin. So either or could definitely work. Is she going in my truck? She always jump in my truck. But so yeah, Cal Duggar is another one. Then at 7 you got Terrell Burgess from Utah. Number 8 you got Brandon Jones out of Texas. Number 9 Julian Blackman out of Utah, and number 10 Kayvon Wallace out of Clemson. So these guys here are players that could possibly find themselves a roster spot with the Dallas Cowboys. But let's definitely keep our eyes open and see what the recruiting and the scouting crew have in store for the Cowboys. But like I say, it wouldn't be a bad idea to pick a safety at 17, but we'll see. I don't know, but we'll see. So I just thought I'd step in and share this with you guys. So with that being said, also remember to stop by the Facebook page, the information booth on Facebook, where you'll find more of this information and more stories on different players on that social media as well. So stop by there as well. But then again, like I say, I just want to say thank you to everybody for being a part of this huddle, the Cowboy Huddle, as we get prepared for another season. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed that we will have a season this year. And as y'all know, Dak is also talking about that he's not going to show up. What do y'all think? Should he show up? What do y'all think about this Dak situation? That's a whole nother story, and we'll talk about that next time. So with that being said, like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, count. Deuces. Real quick, everybody, let me do a correction on this video I just did for the 2020 safety prospect. I mispronounced Antone's Winfield Jr.'s name. I called him something else, but his name is Antone Winfield Jr. So I just want to correct that and want that to go on record that his name is Antone Winfield Jr.